to God, Grace, and Ghana.
How you doing?
This is Renita.
And Patrick. And we are happy to give you another episode of our journey from Houston, Texas, USA to Ghana and, of course, Africa. And we want to give you a step-by-step log of our journey, as we can. So this time we're just going to give you a reason why, or the reasons why we decided to go to Ghana. Babe, you want to start off?
Sure. So one of the reasons why we're going to Ghana is because God led us there, to Africa. We've tried to look at other cities. We kept coming back to Ghana. I don't know, how many cities did we look at?
Well, Africa was always in the top of our list. What had happened was we talked to some people, friends, family members who either knew somebody in Africa or actually people that came from Africa, and they kind of narrowed the list down for us a little bit. It was Rwanda, it was Kenya, Ghana,
Nigeria?
and Nigeria was one they actually advised us not to go to. But so it was really Rwanda, Kenya, and Ghana. So from there, we kind of did some exploration, and I'm gonna show you a website that I actually went on. On this website, you can do a comparison. You can put in the two places, and you can do a comparison about them. And from that, I'm going to tell you some of the things I found important. The first thing was Christianity. Was the place Christian or not? Believers in Jesus Christ. And Ghana had a high level of Christians there. If I remember right, it was something like 80% Christianity or 77, something like that. And that was high on my list, so that checked the box.
Another one was the cost of living. We were able to go to Ghana and actually retire comfortably. So that was another reason for picking Ghana.
I'm a stat person. She says you're too wordy. You're wordy, and it's true. But I'm a stat person. If you know me, I have another channel. I'm a minister, so my job to talk. That's what I do. 33 cents on the dollar to be exact. Yeah, don't criticize me. And that's good value for your money. So cost of living, and then also language. English is the language de franca, however you want to say that, but a language that a lot of them speak. Not all, but a lot. And they also have let's see, what is the name of that language? Can't think of it, but it's another one that they speak a lot of. But most likely you'll run into someone who can speak English, and that'll make things a lot easier for you to do transactions and whatnot.
Another good thing about Ghana is they drive on the same side of the road that we drive on. Because my word, if I had to drive on the other side of the road, I probably would not be driving.
Right. If you do your research, you'll see that yes, they actually do drive on the same side that we do here in America. That's another plus. Also, some people in America might not know this or understand. Yes, they have neighborhood subdivisions. Things like that. Of course, they have what you would call the boondocks, the country, whatnot, far away. But they also have, like, the main town. Yes, they have major cities, just like everyone else. So,
you mentioned the communities. That was another plus. Going there, knowing that you won't just be moving somewhere where they have nice homes and then other homes in the area. They actually have neighborhoods, communities. There are no HOA dues, woohoo! But they actually have communities, neighborhoods that'll have little parks throughout the neighborhoods and stuff. And you'll see a little bit of that once we get to Africa.
Beachfront property. I'm surprised that she didn't bring this up, but because she kept it's about the water. It's about the water.
I did.
It's about the water. So I had to look and see these properties that we were interested in were by the water, because she said, hey, Houston is flat. Houston is, we are an hour drive away from the nearest beach. It's called Galveston. But she, wanted to be a closer drive in to some water so that we could go to the beach. Don't know why neither one of us can swim, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. Scenic views in general. There's some mountain areas in the Bree, and there's some flatlands. And you get it all. Of course, you got jungle, wilderness, however you want to put it, natural landscape. So you get some of everything. You got beach if you want it. You got mountains if you want it. You got pretty much
Beautiful views.
yeah, beautiful scenery. Yeah.
And the modern homes.
Oh my goodness.
Do not sleep on Ghana if you're into modern homes.
Yes, me and my wife, we both into here in the United States. We call them, California, Florida type homes. They're modern, they're contemporary. You don't see a lot of them down here in Houston where we are, but Ghana have a lot of modern homes, modern architecture, contemporary, and we love that style house. So yes, that's something we have drawn out with our architect, and something we plan to build once we get there. So yes. Okay, so the year of return. Everybody wants to be a place where they're wanted. In 2019, Ghana had instituted something called the Year of Return. They wanted people, the expanse or the diaspora, people that were dispersed in the transatlantic slave trade back then because of what happened in Africa with people of our race. They tried to basically say, come home, come back. And yes, a lot of people did come back, and people are still coming back. As a matter of fact, they kind of extended it. It's kind of open. Basically, when somebody extends, say, "Hey, we want you back." Every country do not want us, and we know this for a fact. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in our reasons for leaving America, probably in our next video. But yes, it's always nice to be wanted.
Yes, it is.
Well, there are some of the reasons. Again, I'm going to put that website up for you so you can do the comparison. Like I said, on that website, you can see things like I mentioned, what's the percentage of Christianity. You can see the cost of living in comparison to where you are. You can see things like the language, what language is the major language, and sometimes they have percentages of what they speak. You can just about see anything on this website. It was very helpful to me, and as always, pray about it. Whatever you want to do, put God first, please, in all your decisions.
Yes.
Path of the righteous, the order of the Lord. So do that, and then from there, you do your due diligence. We watch plenty of videos, a copious amount of videos about Ghana, because we can't be there, unless we fly. And so do your research, please. And again, pray, do your research, use some of the tools. Again, I'm gonna put the website up, and I hope that's enough. That's our reasons for going. And if anyone wants to leave whatever they are, hey, by all means, really consider Ghana as a place to go. And hey, just don't be afraid to make that next step.
Yep, let God lead you.
Okay, so I hope this been informational. This was Patrick and Renita coming to you from God, Grace, and Ghana. Be blessed.
Bye.